Hi everyone, my name is Harmony Holes. I'm the owner and author here at Sound Minded Mama. I wanted to quickly introduce myself because sometimes I wonder how often the people that write posts are truly experienced in what they are writing about. So I wanted to start by saying that I suffer from discoid lupus and all of the symptoms that come with it, such as fatigue, joint pain, lesions, things like that. And I did a shoddy makeup job today just so that I could share that I do suffer from that disease. I am a behavioral health counselor. I'm a certified alcohol and drug counselor licensed in the state of Iowa. I have 2 children. I also suffer from an anxiety disorder, generalized anxiety disorder with panic attacks. And a few years ago, I was also diagnosed with adrenal fatigue, which if any of you are familiar with adrenal fatigue, you know that that's kind of an unofficial diagnosis where a doctor just takes into account all of your symptoms, checks your thyroid, and kind of deductive reasoning determines that you do indeed suffer from adrenal fatigue. Now, the first 4 or 5 years, 4 years, after my lupus diagnosis, I didn't really suffer any symptoms aside from the rashes, from the physical appearance, aesthetics. Then I started to feel very tired all the time. I lost a lot of motivation. I didn't really want to play with my kids. I would find myself napping on weekends. You know, I worked full time. And here in the last year and a half, it's probably gotten a lot worse. And I don't know if it's, complicated by the anxiety, the panic attacks, which, fatigue is actually a side effect of anxiety disorders because you speed yourself up inside and it exhausts you. So adrenal fatigue, anxiety with panic attacks, and discoid lupus with lupus fatigue. So that's a fun combination. And I will be adding more posts about anxiety, mental health disorders, substance use disorders, coping skills, motivations, things like that. I ended up deleting a lot of posts because when I first started this blog many moons ago, I just quick put little posts in that were really irrelevant to the health and wellness and just general well-being, I suppose, the path that I was trying to go with it. So I wanted to quick talk about Be Epic lifestyle products. My friend Sammy actually got a hold of me about 4 months ago. I had been kind of watching her journey with this stuff, and she suffered from adrenal fatigue. And so I finally got in touch with her, and I said, you know what, I'm going to try it. And it has been a godsend. I take a green pill in the mornings. This is full of adaptogens. There's a small amount of caffeine, 150 milligrams, about 1.5 cups of coffee. This increases energy, stamina, mental clarity, focus, mood support, alleviates stress, combats mental and physical fatigue, and it's all natural. Now, in the evenings, I take this purple pill. This is prebiotics, probiotics, just overall gut support, getting your digestive system back where it needs to be. And it also has some stress relievers in it too. Now at bedtime, about 20 minutes before bedtime, I take this weight pill. And this is what helps facilitate, in conjunction with the other supplements, weight management, and very restful sleep. Restful to the point where you aren't a zombie. I have a toddler. I have to be able to wake up, and I do. Even in the middle of the night when she decides that she's teething and wants mom. I wake right up just like I would before taking these. The difference is that when I get up in the morning, I feel rested. I feel like I got quality sleep for 8 or 10 hours, and that tells me that I did get quality sleep. Versus sleeping 10 or 12 hours and waking up and then 3 hours later needing a nap. So I sleep well, and then I take, this natural product in the mornings that is just chock full of a lot of holistic remedies, all sorts of vitamins, adaptogen blends, things like that, all sorts of good enzymes. And it's created by some of, the top scientists and researchers in the world. So initially, when I started this, it was for my anxiety and my fatigue. I have no real interest in losing weight. I'm not in great shape. I could probably do a sit-up or two. But here's what I've noticed since I started about a month ago. And that's that I get up in the morning and I'm ready to start my day. I don't make a cup of coffee and sit on my couch for 3 hours before deciding that I need to put laundry in the washer. In fact, I don't drink coffee anymore. And this is a 2-pot a day. Yes, made a pot at 7 a.m., drank it. Made another pot at 2 p.m. and drank it. And then followed that with Diet Cherry Pepsi for the rest of the day. I mean, thousands of milligrams of caffeine is how I was functioning day in and day out. Thousands. That is how I survived my days. And I don't do that anymore. I put my big coffee pot away and got out my Keurig so that I can make the kids hot chocolate if they want it. I don't need my coffee pot. So I wake up feeling good. I take this green pill and I continue feeling good. I'm motivated. I'm not tired. I don't take naps. I have a lot of mental clarity, which, we get mom brain and we walk into a room and forget why we're there. Or we start a project and then we get sidetracked and we do another project and, forgetful, confused. My stress levels are down. My anxiety was constantly running in like a 9 out of 10. Like crying on my bathroom floor anxiety over nothing, over unmanageables. I am consistently at like a 1 or 2 out of 10 now, which is huge for me. I haven't had a panic attack since I started, and I was having 2 or 3 a week. But the anxiety and the fatigue are the bombshells for me. I function. I want to play with my kids. I want to go outside and play with my kids. I want to have a clean house. I want to make supper. I want to have laundry done. I want to go do things. And that's just beautiful for me. Now, some other things that have happened are my hair and nails are growing, even in spots where like I have the lupus spots on my scalp. This is not a medical claim. But my hair is regrowing in some of those areas, and it seems thicker. My fingernails are longer. I took off my nail polish so that you could see that. My fingernails are longer and strong, and they're strong. I have lost about 4 pounds. I'm not trying to. I haven't changed my diet other than I'm drinking a lot more water because I crave it, and I'm not drinking caffeine. And I've actually lost almost 5 inches, which I'm kind of attributing to the gut support. I'm not bloated anymore. I'm not retaining water anymore. My system's working the way it should. Now I think back to when I approached my primary and my dermatologist about my fatigue symptoms. And, I've been very resistant to medications. I don't want to take medication to be able to function because I've just had bad experience with side effects of prescription medications. And if I don't have to take them, I won't. Even for my lupus, I did some rounds with Plaquenil and steroid injections and things like that. And I just didn't respond well. So I wanted something natural. I wanted a remedy that didn't come with all of the side effects, you know, where the bad outweighed the good. So my provider gave me this list of all these different vitamins and supplements and different things that I could take to help, you know, alleviate all of the symptoms, the fatigue, you know, some areas that I might be deficient. And so for a few months, I was purchasing all of these. I was taking a multivitamin daily. I was taking a vitamin D supplement. I was taking a vitamin B complex. I was taking magnesium, iron supplement, hair, skin, and nails supplement. So over the course of a month, I was probably spending $150 just on all of these different, you know, suggested supplements, which I have no doubt that they were good for me, but I didn't feel a lot different. And I was taking a handful of pills every day, and I didn't feel like that's where I wanted to be. That's almost what I was trying to avoid. So, enter Elev8 and Acceler8 by Epic products. I am literally getting everything that I was taking in those pills, that handful of pills, plus 4 more handful of pills worth of natural immune boosters every single day. And I feel better every single day. I wish that I could explain this. I do want to give you more information about it. Excuse how the blog is laid out. I pushed something in my settings and everything went haywire, so it looks really funky right now, especially the Epic page. But I have included a link to my Facebook page, Epic. I would love for you to connect with me on there. I share testimonials, and people that I'm connected with share testimonials and questions and tips and things like that on there, tips for maximizing results. My email address is also on here, and you're welcome to comment if you want more information about Epic. It's something that, you know, I wish I had a magic wand and I could just wave it and say, boom, you feel that? That's how you can feel every day. So this is for you if you've tried, if you feel like you've tried everything else, you owe it to yourself to try this. So get in touch with me. I've also put links to the site, to the Epic site on here. And you're welcome to go in there and kind of look for more product details on all of the products. If you have questions about which pack I use, just get in touch with me and I will let you know, and I'll give you all the information you need. One of our team leads is actually a nutritionist. She has a bachelor's degree in health and wellness and nutrition. So if you have questions about what does this do, or how does this interact with this, she knows, and I can get you that answer. I hope to hear from you soon. You owe this to yourself, and you won't regret it. Thanks.